Now is the time to arise, awakened. A message from Anica of the League of Light, speaking on behalf of the Galactic Federation of Light. To introduce ourselves, we merely say that we have long waited to see the time arrive when we and the League of Light could openly talk publicly about the nature of the work we do in service to love and to a stable network in transformation. While our name carries some familiarity with some reading these words, it has little historical meaning for others, including the one writing this message for you now. The truth about our pure beingness as a civilizational extension of these worlds which give beingness to people who carry codes akin to your own is this: many worlds have long followed your world's progress in loving ways, for your world is part of a network of worlds many humans consider to be home. And we watch with great care, so you may become acclimated to such a reality with ease, as much as is possible. We of the Galactic Federation of Light work in accord with the League of Light on many levels and in various ways to support your world's entry into a more open and integrated relationship with the network of star systems and planetary bodies which comprise awakened humanity's home. Our reason for coming to you today in this way is both to accommodate your need to understand something of the nature of what it means to interact with an expanded field of nearby representatives of those worlds, and to help you in direct support when the need arises during these times of intense transformation. As the days before you reveal their secrets yet locked away from your knowing within the vaults of time, much will require assimilation. Your history and heritage, your ownership of your own destiny, your origins within and reunion with an extended family, tribe, and people which spans the reaches of the stars. This is but the beginning of a return to full consciousness for which we are present and prepared to serve. Other considerations regarding the safety and stability of the planet's biosphere we also attend, for the potential for upheaval is, unfortunately, quite present as well. While we cannot prevent what the soul of the planet has chosen in clear sentience, we can and do act on the planet's behalf to support the entirety of nature and all that dwells therein. Many concerns have been raised by people watching and experiencing growing anxiety about what will happen and how justice will be served. Just as we cannot prevent certain occurrences, we also cannot interfere in choices yet to be made by assuming one or another reality will happen according to minutely detailed criteria. You, the direct participants in these transitionary times, are within processes of evolvement which are best served, at times, by not knowing everything. In adjudicating for yourselves what experiences you choose to act on, you gain necessary wisdom to carry yourselves through the process of transformation fully empowered. Should you choose freedom, such is within your power to create. Much has already been shared in this regard. Threads of destiny now come together to complete the weave of part of humanity's history that has long been considered incomplete. The civilizations upon your planet throughout time have played out a holographic coming to terms with events that reverberate among the histories of many worlds, some of which have suffered greater loss than you have yet witnessed on Earth. Those civilizations which survived did so by will, work, and grace. Those which did not survive ended by relinquishing power or wisdom and became disconnected from their own sovereignty, their own contact with divinity. While at your core you are inseparable from the divine, it is possible in some planetary matrices to choose the experience of separation and reconciliation. At your choice point now, the potential of reclaiming lost connections is high, and as the planetary will is to enter into the heightened phase of being that emerges from a natural integration with the divine inner core of its matrix reality, then this is your natural movement as a people within the present experiential plane. More will begin to become apparent as the lensing effect of an unending oppressive influence finally reaches the fulfillment of its own ability to sustain itself, and the natural order of Earth's progressed reality settles into place. The changes which come are yet dependent upon interpolations of choices yet to be made, but larger portions of movement have already reached the point of transition from potential to manifest reality. Your experience will follow the chosen wave of change, with room to shift into a position of greater relative comfort still in the offing. Have no fear, for it does little more than cloud your vision. If you do find yourself in fear, move through it, knowing that the family of light, the streams of genetic memory from time immemorial to you now, are enclosing the borders through which the fear arises, that there is a complex of humanity ready to welcome you into an expanse of stellar fields of play, that greater adventures await in the immediate aftermath of this current phase of transformation. If it seems unlikely at this moment, pay close attention. You remember more than you know, and the truth reveals itself more mightily every day. We cannot think of any greater greeting for your arrival on the other side of being awakened to the imminence of this moment than to welcome you home into remembrance of who you are. You have received much from the League of Light, much of which you are unaware sources from their wellspring of fertile knowing of human divinity. We cannot add more than to be present at this time of revealing and to be of service to the planetary corpus as the transition progresses. To the extent we are able, we aid and assist individual and complex movements through the process. Listen within when it becomes necessary to have greater insight into your experiences. You have great things to accomplish as a newly awakened planetary civilization and new horizons to greet. Those who have come to the end of mission will be made welcome into homeward vision, as those who have come to engage with the reborn Earth are all in order for the homeworld to be entered as sentient stewards. As for the enharmonically disenfranchised from the Earth's forward motion, other arrangements are in place, and in all cases the source of life is in perfect balance and equilibrium. There is nothing left to add, other than the affirmation of our total compliance to the order of natural intelligence, which is in the service of love. Everything that is in motion is influenced by the core conscious awareness of humanity's recognition of itself as sovereign. The next movements of reality have their impetus from your will to be. Be conscious of who you are, and regard all with love, as you perceive yourselves to be. We of the joined hearts and intent stand poised to welcome you as a people of a cosmically expanded humanity. Know that we are near, and that we support you in your time of transformation. In peace, we come. This is a note from Anica regarding how I received this message. She says, I will be speaking on behalf of the Federation leadership, which works in tandem with the League of Light in the initiative now in progress within your world's reality. The entirety of this message is from them and is addressed to the world through your writing. You can post it on the new blog. There it will reach the right people. There is some urgency, so let us begin. You may cite me as the agent of transmission for the broadband SOS response team in direct knowledge of the organized entity you know as the Galactic Federation of Light. There has been some preparation between the League of Light and the Federation to access you, so we can communicate with a clear signal. Now is the time to see if it worked. So, this marks a beginning of a new phase of communication with Anica, and we'll see what happens moving forward. In the meantime, I invite you to visit the blogs and the website where all the blogs are associated, which is Opalescent 9. You'll find the link below. And I invite you to explore further into the message of the League of Light by looking at the books which are available online as well. And I thank you and welcome you back to the next message.